Oh, hello. I sensed your presence. So, here's pretty much the worst video of the best exercise ever. Unless, of course, you're a student of Ameridote. Perhaps you've heard of it. Their discipline is so secretive that it's pretty much not even known to its students. But Ameridote is pretty much the best discipline of health, well-being, exercise, martial arts. And if you're into health and goodness and well-being, then martial arts is the best way to go. If you want to get into like nutrition, medicine, stuff like that, that's a little more academic. You might have to do some studying on your own. But trying to find a place I can set this and still do the dumb video. Anyways, here is pretty much the best exercise ever. You can do it even if you're a fatty. This won't help you lose weight, but it'll help you be healthy even if you're a fatty, even if you want to stay fat. But it'll also help prepare you for more intensive exercises. To make myself a little more comfortable. Got a little sun today from my swim. Okay. Anywho, this is gonna be in the way. So you start just by oxygenating the system by breathing. Just breathe, move your arms up and down. You can do some squats as well. Maybe a little jumping. That's great for circulation, jumping. Then you just want to start by moving any part of your body, like all the joints, everything that moves, you want to move it. Start with the fingers. Move on to the hands. The hands, you can see how I'm moving my wrists. I can also do it that way. So there's like two different ways of moving it. Just that way, and then that way. This way, this leads. The other way, this leads. So I like to do it both ways, because I go both ways. And then we move on. Then move on to the elbows. This is just a quick run through of what I usually do, because I want to, my usual exercise takes like 1.5 hours, maybe anywhere from 1 to 2 hours. But you just move all the joints, after you do your breathing, and continue, make sure you're breathing when you're breathing as you're moving everything. And as you move things, the more you do things, the more you can improve upon them. It's like you'll just learn the different movements you can do. So do all that. If you feel lightheaded or dizzy or whatever, just stop what you're doing and raise your arms. If you feel balanced, lift your head as well. Lifting your head might make you a little off balance, but with a little practice, it helps. But a lot of what you do is like mental focus. So even though your body, your system itself might be struggling, if you focus mentally, that will help a great deal. And you just stay with it. The more you do, the better off you'll be. So just move all your joints. Oh yeah. Do one of these. Oh yeah. This is an awesome exercise right here. It's good for the back, hips and everything, but I try to do some of these hula hoop deals first and then move on to this. And all that, do that. Just move everything, anything that moves. You want to wear comfortable footwear, or no footwear at all is probably best. Shoes, regular shoes are pretty constrictive, whatever. So once you're all warmed up, do some more breathing. More circulating as you're breathing and jumping, and then you move on to stretching. Oh yeah. Start with that. I like to start with some like full body stretches. You do both sides, la da da, and then you move on to other things. Some of these good for your shoulders. Jesus Christ. Stretch. This prepares you for your own sacrifice on the cross. And then you just, from there, maybe you do some, I like to start with the the most important stretches. That way when I get interrupted, not if, but when, then I've already stretched those areas, like the back. Here I'm going to cross my leg over like that, and that's also like a sitting stretch. I'm just going to go like this. This is the same as a sitting stretch, which I'll probably make in part 2. Just do both sides there, and we're going to do the elbows. And you just want to start slow and then work your way up. I like to do this first, then do another stretch. And since I've already stretched this once, it's warmed up.